What's going on, everyone? So what a horrid game yesterday. I mean, Lakers, they had it. They had that game. They beat themselves. They did everything in their power to just give that game away. From 20 turnovers to just getting outscored 13-1 in the final 4 minutes. That game was tied. It was 103-103 with 4:37 remaining. And the Lakers scored 1 point. And it was an Austin Reeves free throw in which he missed the second one. Missed free throws, turnovers, right? Poor execution down the stretch. Not winning very many games that way. Right? Like, again, you get outscored 13-1 in the final 4 minutes. It's inexcusable. You cannot lose games in this manner. You cannot go down the stretch. Something that I talked about going into the season or going into the postseason, right? Like, there is a version of this team that gets to the NBA Finals. There is a version of this team that wins an NBA championship. What we saw last night was not that version, right? What we saw in game 2 was closer to that version, right? Defensively, their hustle, energy, effort, intensity, all of those things were there. It's just the offense wasn't great outside of like Luka, right? Like, guys were, we struggled offensively. But you get into this game and it's just like every turn you had to just give this game away and blow it and botch it, you did. Every opportunity you had to just throw this game away, you did. You're not winning very many games playing the way that you played. They might not win another game the rest of the way playing the way that they played last night. It's just, again, it's inexcusable. I know Luka had a tummy ache and, it wasn't a historic flu game or whatever. LeBron did everything he could to carry. I mean, he was transcendent, which is something that I've talked about, tried to keep us in the game, did everything he could. Austin Reeves was great for a half and then just disappeared in the second half. And it's just, again, we need to start figuring it out. We need to start putting everything together, which is why I didn't want to play Minnesota to begin with. I thought Minnesota was not a good matchup for a team that's going to probably need a series or two to figure it out, right? Like I said, Lakers are probably going to lose a game or two that they probably won't lose in later rounds because they're trying to figure stuff out. It's the first postseason for our coaching staff, first postseason for Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. And now you're playing one of, if not the most physical, imposing team in the entire postseason, right? The one team that is just going to give us fits the entire postseason, right? Like this was a concern going into the series. This is why I didn't want to play Minnesota. And I got a lot of pushback for that, I don't want to play. I wanted to play the Warriors. Why? The Warriors are going to be as physical. You know what you have to do to try to slow down the Warriors. Minnesota, right? Like, again, they're just, we have too many mismatches, too many holes that, yes, can we overcome? I do believe we can. I do believe the Lakers can still win the series. Like, I don't think it's Chicken Little, the sky is falling yet. Lakers lose game 4. Yeah, I think now the series is over and we're start talking about the offseason. But again, Lakers have been down 2-1 before. Luka's been down 2-1. LeBron's been down. It happens. Right? Lakers win game 4 all of a sudden. It's 2-2 and we're heading back to LA. Everything changes. Right? But you have to win that game now. Right? Like, there's still pressure on Minnesota. Don't get me wrong. Right? Like, they still have to win that and go up 3-1. They could still fold and collapse. And then, Lakers now all of a sudden 2-2. And now, again, all the pressure's on Minnesota again. Right? Like, so a lot can still happen. A lot can still change. But this is not where you wanted to be in a game that was so incredibly winnable. In a game that you had it. You had it. Again, tie game 103-103. LeBron James, Luka, Austin Reeves. And Anthony Edwards said, sit down, stop. Give me the ball. I'm about to go do this. And he did. Our guys did it. That's simple. Careless execution, careless play, careless defense, all of those things. It's terrible. This was an inexcusable loss. And the problem is the Lakers have done this all season. I mean, we've talked about this all season. We've seen this from the Lakers all season. We've had these issues all season. Lakers just love to beat themselves. From Utah to, Chicago to you name it. Now Minnesota. This wasn't a game that This wasn't a game that you look at and just go, oh, Minnesota's just better. Like, no. Lakers, again, as poorly as they played, and Lakers played terrible. It was a tie game with 4:37 remaining in the fourth quarter. Like, Lakers were still in that game. They had the chance to win that game. They could have reached out and just took it. And they didn't. They instead said, here, just take it. We don't want this one. We want to make this interesting, right? And that's what's so frustrating about this team. Which is why I said, hey, Tyler, can the Lakers win the championship? Can they? Yes. Are they good enough? I believe so. There is a version of this team that can win an NBA championship. But I wouldn't bet on it. Right? What do I keep saying? I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't count on it. Right? Like, it's going to take us to play perfect basketball. Like, we don't have the luxury of taking possessions off or play. We don't. We're not good enough. We're good, but we're not so much better than everybody. Right? Like, can we beat anybody? Sure. Absolutely. I think the Lakers can beat anybody. But all the arguments you can make about the Lakers beating everybody, you can make the same arguments about the Lakers losing to everybody. Right? So, again, the Lakers have a lot that they need to figure out, and they need to figure it out fast. You don't have time to play around. You go down 3 games to 1, the series is over. Can the Lakers technically win 3? Yeah, sure. But I just don't see it. Not against this Minnesota team that now at that point would have all the confidence, all the momentum, zero pressure. I think at that point Minnesota wins in 6 because I think the Lakers will win the LA game and then back to Minnesota, and then that'll probably be it. It's just so frustrating watching a team have every opportunity to win and just continuously look to blow it. Continuously look to just do everything in their power to lose that game. It was an inexcusable game. Inexcusable. Again, I would have rather the Lakers get blown out. What are the Lakers just like lose? Look, losses happen. If it was a game where it was just like it was a back and forth game, hard fought playoff game, Minnesota just they had the home crowd not, right? Fine. Probably have a different conversation. But that wasn't what happened. Right? Lakers had that game. This was not like, this is good. No, Lakers had every chance to win that game, pull ahead, do everything they needed to do. But you saw, tale of 2 halves, right? Or really, it was only the second quarter. Like, Lakers were great in the second quarter, and then just kind of, they didn't start off great, start off slow. Just, it's so frustrating watching this team just do everything they can to botch it. It really is. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? Feel what your thoughts. Agree with me? Disagree with me? Kind of mixed in the middle. Either way, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.